All right, so I'm already doing the rear shocks, and I already took the first bolt out. All I'm using is a 17 millimeter wrench and Allen key. I don't know what size it is, but let's see here. Yep, it's a 4 millimeter, I think. So just gotta do the other side. I think I want to just get both of them out at least. That way I don't have to come back here and redo that. But yeah, just pretty simple. Move your trunk cover and take that little bolt off, and yep, that's it. So guys, on this side I tried to use that little Allen key, but it didn't work. It wasn't long enough, so it would just keep spinning. It didn't hit this wall right here. So good thing I have some Allen key sockets, and I'm using it with my ratchet, and yeah, that should do it. That should be enough to take that off. All right, boys, this bolt right here, it's a pain in the ass. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, make sure you spray some WD-40, get a good punch and push it out. Honestly, if you can get one of those spring compressors, that can save you a lot of time. That's why I'm taking this off, because I don't have those spring compressors. Maybe I'll buy it tomorrow and do it for the right side, but I'm doing the left right now, and this is off. So right now I'm gonna take the shock and then the spring. The shock is holding, yeah, there's a what, a 17, probably a 14 millimeter. Yeah, that's it, 14 millimeter. So the top is already off, so yeah, she should come off pretty easily. So what I'm doing, just for safety, I have this long pry bar. I put this inside the spring. I don't want the spring to, go flying, or just as a safety precaution, just in case. But I also have a little jack under here, so it's holding everything in place. And I'll probably lower this once I take the shock off. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, so the spring is off, the shock is off. Let's see. Yep. I don't know if I gotta take that off as well. I think I do. I just want to make sure I have it before I take that off. And here's the old one. It was pretty beat up right here, as you can see. Yeah, this has been here for decades. So well, the car is what, 11, so 7, yeah, a little bit over 10 years. So good thing I'm replacing everything. It's just gonna ride amazing. But yeah, no, I wish I had my pressure washer. I can clean all this off, but I guess I'll do that when I'm washing the car. But yeah, boys, I think the most difficult part was taking this off. Everything else came loose pretty simple. And I'm using this pry bar. I use this pry bar to take the spring off. I put my feet on top of the knuckle here, push it down, and pry it with the pry bar, and bam, she was off. All right, so let's put the new one in. All right, so I'm just doing a quick comparison, and look at the difference. Like, this thing is so little. I mean, the height is, a lot shorter than this one. And this is at the highest setting as well. So yeah, it is a big difference from OEM. So yeah, let's get this bad boy in and see how she feels. Alright guys, the rear coilover is on, and a really good tip is make sure that this is extended pretty much all the way out. Initially it was all the way in and it wasn't long enough to get up there, so that's a good tip. Also here, make sure that at least you can see the lip. You see the lip from here. Yeah, make sure that at least it's sticking out this far, because initially I had it like all the way up to here, and then the spring would just fall off. So make sure that at least you have it up to here, that way it can hold the spring in place. And yeah, no, so far it's in, and I think for right now it's the height is pretty much stock. I'm doing the passenger side right now, and let me tell you what happened. Let's go. So the shock is off, as you can see, and I'm trying to take this bolt off, but it's really in there. I hit this up. I hit it really good. I hit it with the hammer. Also, I use my impact wrench, and you can see that it's starting to, you know, get rounded. So honestly, I don't want to break it, or I don't want to, you know, deal with this anymore. I feel that I could break it or I could cut it, but then I have to get a new bolt, and you know, it'll be very hard. And I will probably have to get it from Honda, because this thing is very specific. So second option is to get the spring compressors and just, you know, compress the spring and take it off. I think that'll work. I don't know if I'll have enough room to put the new ones in. I guess I'll have to figure that out once I take the old one off. I mean, worst case scenario, if I still need more room, I guess I can break this bolt. Just break it, and I guess I'll get a new one from Honda. It might, you know, it may take a while, but it is possible. So we'll see how far we get tomorrow. Peace. All right, so I'm doing the passenger side. I took the spring out using my compressor, my spring compressor. It came in and it helped a lot. So that's what I tell you guys, if you have the right tools, you can do pretty much anything. So it's a really good tip. Make sure you get the right tools, get a spring compressor, and just compress this spring. This is way bigger than the aftermarket one, so I don't think I'm gonna need to compress this aftermarket one, but I'll find out in a second. All right, I'm done with the passenger rear. Here's the new shock, the new springs. The only thing I gotta do is do the upper bolt. Yeah, just the upper nut, and yeah, she's done. So you really don't have to take this one off. you can see that I damaged this a little. So if you have a spring compressor, then that's gonna help you a lot. In my case, I bought it last minute, so but it's I really recommend that you buy it. It's like 30 bucks. So, and then this one was small enough that I can just fit in. I didn't have to compress or anything. I did have it in the lowest setting, and then once it was in, I adjusted the height. So just a really good tip. Other than that, yeah, she's pretty much done. So thank you guys for watching, and I really hope that this helps somebody out there. The best thing that you can do is be ready with all the tools. This is a 19 millimeter, and the top is like an Allen key, and I think it's a 15 millimeter or 14, but and just make sure that you have those spring compressors. They really come handy. And that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Alright guys, so somehow when I was using my punch, I lost it. I got all the way down there, and man, it took me a good minute to fish it. Another tip that I can give you in case you drop something in there is I went under here. Yeah, so you see that little hole, this one, that's where I was able to see the punch. So in case you ever drop something, actually, yep, I think it was either this one or that one, but yeah, one of those. So I had to I took the windshield shroud and the cover as well. I'll see if I can find those bolts. Also this one, look at this one. So that kind of sucks. I'm missing a lot of little things here and there. I'm gonna check the spark plugs, you know, just to make sure that she's good. But yeah, I'm also going to drop a few inches here on my coilovers. As you can see, the gap right now is like almost 5 fingers, maybe 4.5. I want to make it 3, so that's a good 2 inches. So I'll probably let you guys know how I do it. I found a really good way to do it, and I think it's pretty quick. So I'll be doing that right now. And the last thing that I'm gonna do on the Civic, I'm gonna align the clutch pedal. I have to readjust it. So yeah, I have to readjust the clutch pedal. So that would be probably the last thing I do. I got it fixed. A couple of dents here and there. And yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it, honestly. I'm thinking about wrapping the car, you know. I'm gonna wrap it blue. So we'll see how that works. Alright guys, for me the best way to adjust the coilovers, once I got the height that I wanted, first of all, the only thing you gotta do is jack the car. Just jack it, and this will be loose already. I was thinking that I needed to jack the car, maybe jack the control arm. That way this thing can be a little loose, but no, just once you jack the car, everything is loose. So once you get the height that you want, what I did was I measured the gray space right here, which is 3 inches. So now I know that it's 3 inches between this ring and this one. So I'm gonna go to the driver's side and do the same thing, just measure 3 inches and I'm good to go. I felt that was a lot easier than, you know, doing it here, going back and forth. All you gotta do is just take your measurements and that's it. Let me show you here. So this is the front, and it's about three fingers. That's how I measure my cars. Just do the finger test. I know it's really funny, but I felt that this is like the best way. Yeah, so the finger test. I got 3 fingers right here. So I didn't want it too low, you know. This may be a daily driver, so I think 3 fingers height is good enough. I kind of looked at my STI, and she's about also 3 fingers between the tire and the fender, so I felt that was good enough. So I'm gonna do the driver's side, and yeah, I should be done very soon. There you have it, boys. All new bolts. I was missing, I think, 4 of them. There's also one, what is it? Yeah, there's one right here. I was missing that one. I was missing this one. And then this one right here. You know, so I was like, I might as well just change all of them and do it the right way. I'm very tedious about everything. I always want my cars to be complete, even if I'm missing a little clip. I don't know, it's just the way I am, I guess. But no, and not only that, but it makes me feel better knowing that, you know, I have all of them. I am missing one right here. I'm probably gonna have to go to the junkyard or order that from Honda. So that, and also I'm missing this trim panel right here. You know, just little things. But I guess I'm gonna put the cover back on and I'm good to go. Yep. I also aligned the clutch pedal just to make sure that, you know, it was good to go. And so far everything is good. Yeah, so I'll probably be doing a video of me driving the SI very soon. So stay tuned.